Okay guys, today we're working on lesson 30, and what's different about this is we're going to solve some division problems with a 0 in the dividend or with a 0 in the quotient. So basically looking at zeros as a part of these equations. Let's take a look at a couple problems. So we've got 804 divided by 4. Here's our 0 in the dividend. So I'm going to work that the traditional algorithm here. And of course, DMSB, and I'm going to divide it into hundreds, tens, and ones. And I'm going to start right here with the 4 and divide it into 8. Can 4 go into 8? Yes, it can. 2 times. And then I multiply. 2 times 4, which is 8. Subtract to see if there's any remainders. And there is not in the hundreds place. And then B, bring down. I'm going to bring down this 0. Now here's where it's a little different than what we've seen. I have 0 remainders, 0 in the tens. Can 4 go into 0? No, it can't. And when it can't go in there, we put a 0 up in the quotient. Now we're going to multiply. 0 times 4 is 0. Subtract and bring down. And our last one is the ones place. Can 4 go into 4? Yes, it can. It goes in there 1 time. And then I multiply 1 times 4, which is 4. I subtract, and there's no remainder. My quotient is 201. So you can see the steps are the same. We're still using DMSB. We're still breaking it into hundreds, tens, and ones, but this time you're going to see zeros either in the dividend or in the quotient. Let's take a look at another example. Now we're looking at a 4-digit number here. You can still follow the same steps we've been doing. DMSB, just a reminder, it's divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And I'm going to split this now into thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. So I'm going to be trying DMSB 4 times on this number. So first step is divide. Can 3 go into 4? Yes, it can. 1 time. That's division. Multiplication, subtraction, bring down. And I finished up the thousands place. Once I bring down, I repeat back to division. Can 3 go into 12? Yes, it can. It goes in there 4 times. There's your division step. Here comes your multiplication. 3 times 4 is 12. Your subtraction. And bring down. Next step is in the tens place. Can 3 go into 1? It can't. So here's where we have a 0 in the quotient. 3 cannot go into 1. If I have 1 piece of gum and 3 friends, I don't have enough to give everybody a piece, so I put a 0 in the quotient. Now I'm going to multiply. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract and bring down. And now I'm in the ones place. Can 3 go into 18? Yes, it can. 6 times. 6 times 3 is 18. That's my multiplication. Subtract, nothing left to bring down. I'm done. So you'll see those same divide, multiply, subtract, bring down steps, but this time today you're going to see some zeros either in the dividend or in the quotient. Let's take a look at some of the problems you're going to be solving on your own. So I can already see some of the zeros here. And again, if they're not in the dividend, they're going to be up in your quotient. Follow the steps DMSB, and you will be able to solve these no problem.